Hey, and welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our journey to 250,000 subscribers. So if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button and share with a friend. Alrighty, I want to talk to you about a story that broke recently, and it's one that we all need to be very concerned about. It's about misinformation, disinformation, malinformation coming from the Trump campaign, coming from Donald Trump and Shady Vance themselves. All right, you're saying, Michael, what's this all about? Well, during Trump's rally in Scranton, Pennsylvania, remember, Scranton, it's where Joe Biden used to live, there were people holding up signs saying, Scranton firefighters for Trump. And that turned out to be a lie. It was just a straight out lie. And here's the photo now, all right, of that going on. You notice what it says there? You have all these people in the back. Where did they get these placards made, right? Scranton firefighters for Trump. All right. This is absolutely a lie. All right. And I want to show you an article explaining Scranton. This is right out of the local paper. Scranton firefighters for Trump. Union president didn't recognize the men holding up the signs at the rally. From the pictures that I saw on Facebook and the news, I did not recognize anyone. And that's from the International Association of Firefighters, Local 60 President Alan Lucas. Scranton Fire Chief John Judge also said that he didn't recognize any members of the department in photos that he was shown. Some were in street clothes, and at least two were in dress uniforms. The dress uniform does not appear to be Scranton's, Lucas added, who of course is from the union, nor is that local 60s patch. And here's a quote. I am not saying that those guys are not firefighters, but I can say that from the pics that I saw, I did not see any local 60 members, past or present, holding the Scranton firefighters for Trump signs, Lucas said. This is not a joke. This is really not a joke. This is like Donald Trump walking in after a Powerball, right? The Powerball comes out, it's $1 billion and so, and he comes in and he says, well, look, I just want to show you, there's my Powerball ticket and I won. I got all the numbers and I got the special number too. And they say, what? You wrote that on an index card with your magic Republican red Sharpie. No, it's real. It's real. Trust me, it's real. It's not. It is not. It's bullshit. It's a lie. But you know what? Worse than that, it's fucked up. It really is. It's really fucked up. Why? They're misleading people into believing that Scranton, all right, that the Scranton firefighters are endorsing and backing Trump. It's unbelievable. Now, here's what Jessica Tarlov, and Jessica Tarlov is from Fox News. She's the one that's always the contrarian. Thank God there is one that's there. What she then has to say about J.D. Vance, about Shady Vance having a similar situation. This is exactly their game plan. This is not an accident where they just handed out placards to people mistakenly. It is part of a plan that they have as part of the campaign to mislead voters. All right? Play that clip.
But this Michigan thing, and obviously we desperately need to win Michigan, but on the ground, I don't see this. On Tuesday, J.D. Vance had a rally there, and there were guys wearing auto workers for Trump shirts that weren't actually auto workers. So just paid to wear the T-shirt there. When there was the auto workers strike, Joe Biden on the picket line, Donald Trump had a rally that he said was in support of the unions, but was at a non-union plant because the union workers didn't want him there with him. So,
I mean, do we not see? And how about Greg Gutfeld with his head down and so on, and the rest of them sort of nodding, who cares, and so on. And it's who cares? Donald Trump is playing to an audience of people that actually will tell you now that the Scranton firefighters are backing and endorsing him. Shady Vance doing the exact same thing, claiming that the auto workers in Michigan, which is a swing state and an important state in this upcoming election, that they are endorsing Trump and Vance. And the answer is they lie. Here's the photo of the auto workers. All right. You see that where it says, right, the auto workers, Trump 2024, and so on? Here's the greatest thing. There's a headline. There's a headline that reads, J.D. Vance spoke to some auto workers for Trump at a Detroit rally, but they were actually frauds. The supporters who wore t-shirts that said auto workers for Trump 2024 are not, let me say that again, not, in fact, employed in Michigan's much contested auto industry. It's a small revelation, but optics matter. As Donald Trump and Kamala Harris battle for the votes of manufacturing workers in crucial swing states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, or Michigan. This is really not a joke. It goes right back to what I was saying to you. This is all deception. Imagine that this is a guy who could potentially be president of the United States who lies about everything, including who he's getting support from. If Donald Trump wants the support of the auto workers, he should have gone to them. But here's the problem. The auto workers are endorsing Kamala Harris. Why? Because Kamala and Biden both went during the strike to Michigan and they walked the picket line with them. They showed them that they care about what is going on with auto workers around the country, not just Michigan. And it's why the bulk of the auto worker unions are endorsing Kamala Harris. But you see, that bothers Trump. It bothers him immensely because he knows Michigan, of course, being a swing state, is seriously in play and needed in order to determine the next president. So if you can't get something, lie about it, make it up. And what did he do? He had somebody print up these, 50, 100 of these fake shirts. What did it cost them? $1,000? They give them out to people. They tell them, hey, wear these shirts in order to psychologically fuck people up so that they think that the auto workers now are for Trump and shady. Really? Talk about this. Why I call them Shady Vance and Von Schitzen Pants. They lie. They lie about everything. All right. And here's what Craig Mauger from the Detroit News, a journalist who broke the story, had to say. Vance, the running mate of former President Donald Trump and a U.S. Senator from Ohio, spoke and took questions for about an hour in Detroit's Eastern Market Shed, number 3. Several hundred people attended the event, including more than a dozen who were wearing those shirts, auto workers for Trump. However, 6 of the people in the shirt, 6 of them, turned around and told the Detroit News on Tuesday that they were not actually auto workers. I mean, this is out of control. Now, we heard this going back in 2015 during the announcement. They all claimed that there were a lot of, folks that were there that were paid actors and so on. That was a whole nother story, so different than this. But somewhere along the line, this resonates in Donald's head. He understands he can't get their endorsement. So if you can't get the endorsement of somebody or a group of individuals that you need, fucking lie about it and make it seem as if though they are already endorsing you. And then just keep playing on that again and again and again. Because what they did is they sent these photos out. They sent the story about auto workers endorsing Trump and Shady to every one of their outlets possible. And they just kept running with it. Fox talked about it, Newsmax, OAN, all of their surrogates were tweeting about it, auto workers for Trump 2024. And so, when none of it is true, is this somebody who you could actually vote for? Somebody who's willing to lie about even the endorsement of a group that has endorsed your opponent? Imagine that this guy is given the nuclear codes. This guy is being entrusted to tell the American people the truth about anything? No. And it's why I will end this episode as I do all. Make sure you registered to vote. We cannot, and I'm going to say it again, cannot allow somebody who has the moral, or I should say the immoral character that Donald Trump and Shady Vance have to occupy the White House, to be the representative of all Americans. We cannot. So make sure that you're registered to vote. Go to vote.org and make sure that you get to that ballot box come November 5th and make sure you vote Harris Walz 2024. Hey everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. We're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.